father always played guitar growing up, so music has always been part of my life. And other than that, I would say I tried out for trumpet once at a different school, and I did not like it.
Honestly, I was just really scared to join because I didn't know anyone, and I was very shy before, so it was very out of my comfort zone to join.
My interest in music, I've had for as long as I can remember. You know, my dad was a drummer in a rock band in the 60s, and as a young kid, he was either playing his drums really loudly upstairs, or there was music playing downstairs. It was rock music, it was always loud, and it was always on. So that's probably where everything originated. I took piano lessons as a young kid, and then in middle school I switched over to the saxophone, and I never looked back. In grade 8, I knew I wanted to do music as a career.
One, two.
As a student, there are so many benefits to learning music. And it's not just, you know, the X's and O's of playing a musical instrument. There are all kinds of skills. There are leadership skills. There's focus and concentration. There's that sort of relentless pursuit of perfection. And then as a teacher, when I see a student gain confidence, when I see them find the joy in creating music with other players for an audience, that is truly exhilarating, and I mean that. It's amazing to see the students on stage and the people in the audience react to the positive energy that's created when people play music.
So instead of looking at a piece of paper, learning what the notes on the paper mean, you know, we get the instruments and we play them. we mess around with the instruments until, you know, we get comfortable, and we start learning how to play songs, songs that we know, songs that we love, and, you know, we get used to actually playing music rather than learning what all the music is about.
They just teach us not by like notes and stuff. They teach us with like what you see. Like if I'm playing like piano, they're gonna show you how to play it, not just like show you like a tab or something. Yeah, it's very hands-on.
Hugh John Macdonald School is it's sort of the arrival point for students first arriving to Canada from all over the world. So we, in our classroom, we've got students from all over the globe. And it's remarkable what music does to create a sense of community from students that come from everywhere. One year we had 16 first languages spoken. And so quickly we realized that, you know, we weren't going to be able to learn music by talking about it. We were just going to have to do it. And that's what we did. We just rolled up our sleeves and we started teaching each instrument group their parts, and we started layering them on top of each other, wordlessly sometimes. That process brings everybody together. So all these people from different socioeconomic and different geopolitical backgrounds, they all come into this theater, and suddenly we're all making music and we're all in it together. This program is called The Bridge, Music for Life. We've been running it now for 10 years. Originally, the program was just designed to bring music instruction to students in the inner city who wouldn't otherwise have access to any kind of, you know, music instruction. But along the way, it's turned into so much more. It's really turned into a philosophy. It's amazing. Remarkable special kids come into my classroom, and there's new ones every year. There's, we've got Raylyn and Rachel, who they're grade 7 this year, so they're gonna be with me for 2 more years. And then the ones, my sort of special superstars that have moved on, you're in the band, you're always in the band. So they keep coming back, and I make sure that as best as I can, that music stays a part of their lives as much as they want it to be. There's an opportunity for them to play.
Beautiful, isn't it?
I remember talking to a boy a number of years ago who came to Canada from Syria. So he was a refugee from Syria. And he was telling me that he and his friends, they would play outside at night because that's when the shooting stopped. So they would go outside and play soccer in parking lots and stuff at night, but they had to be home before the end of morning prayers because if they weren't, the shooting would start again. Can you imagine that? I can't imagine that. Yet here he is, and he's just like every other 13-year-old boy I've ever met. He loves sports and he loves music, and he adapts, and they just sort of bounce back and keep going, and it's inspiring. It's inspiring. And if I can be a little part of that positive energy that they can feed upon and carry that with them out into the community, then I'm happy to do that.